J.E.B. Stuart was the head of the Confederate Cavalry under Robert E. Lee. I went to West Point in 1850. I grew up. I was born in North Carolina. I mean, just north of North Carolina, Patrick County, Virginia, about 8 miles north of the North Carolina border. My father was a lawyer. He was a wonderful entertainer himself, had a beautiful voice. My mother was a very religious person. I got the love of God from my mother. I got the love of song from my father. I knew when this war broke out that we would be hard-pressed in the long run to match the North. In fact, I wrote a letter to my brother. I said, we cannot possibly match the North, resource for resource. Therefore, I must inculcate into my men a feeling of esprit de corps. I must make them understand the feeling of the chase. I did that many ways, but primarily I did that with music. Guys, if you went to a war rally, whether you wanted to or not, you were probably going to join the Army. You had 3 things going against you. You had politicians giving great big speeches, get you motivated, get your blood up to want to be patriotic and join the Army. Then you had big brass bands playing big rousing songs, get your blood up, make you want to join the Army. And the final ingredient was you pretty ladies, dressed in your finery with your makeup, smiling at the men from behind your fans, daring them to go and fight for your honor. Guys, between the 3, you're probably going to join the Army. Yes, we'll rally around the flag, boys, rally once again, shouting the battle cry of freedom. We will rally from the hillside and gather from the plains, shouting the battle cry of freedom. Now here's the chorus. The Union forever, hurrah, boys, hurrah. Down with the traitors and up with the stars, while we rally around the flag, boys, rally once again, shouting the battle cry of freedom. During the American Civil War, you're not going to be able to enforce any copyright laws. So therefore, we Confederates are going to kind of borrow. I understand some people call it requisitioning. Some people say that's stealing. And we took a lot of the northern tunes and we came up with our own verse. It didn't take many words to change to make it work. We are marching to the field, boys, we're going to the fight, shouting the battle cry of freedom. We bear the heavenly cross for our cause, it's in the right, shouting the battle cry of freedom. Our rights forever, hurrah, boys, hurrah. Down with the tyrants and raise a southern star, and we'll rally around the flag, boys, rally once again, shouting the battle cry of free. Big ending. Shouting the battle cry of freedom. Thank you. When I heard them sing the battle cry of freedom after we licked him good 7 days in a row, he says, I knew that was our death knell. It would take over 3 years, but that's quite a statement from a song. Give you an idea of the importance of music. J.E.B. Stuart writes a letter home to Flora. He wants the lyrics of a couple of songs. He says, I'd like you to send me the lyrics to that new song, Listen to the Mockingbird. Apparently he hadn't heard it. It was actually written in 1857. He obviously heard other people singing it. And he says, I want you to send me the lyrics to Swallows in the Air. Well, sometimes you hear people singing a song and you just assume that a particular line might be the title. Of course, Swallows in the Air was not the title of the song. The title of the song is Aura Lee. So we know that J.E.B. sang Aura Lee. When the blackbird in the spring on the willow tree sat and rocked, oh, I heard him sing, singing Aura Lee. Aura Lee, Aura Lee, the maid of golden hair. Sunshine came along with thee, and swallows in the air. me tender, love me sweet, and never let me go. You have made my life complete, and I love you so. Love me tender, love me true, and all my dreams fulfill. For my darling, I love you, and I always will. One of my aides, Frank Robertson Smith, who wrote a book, he remembers coming up to me as I'm leading the charge. He comes up to me for orders, and he says, as I go up to J.E.B to get orders, he's leading the charge and he's singing. Most historians think that I wrote the last line of my theme song, or the last verse of my theme song, which I sang all the time. When anybody would listen, I would sing it. It's so long ago I can't remember, but I think I wrote the whole thing. I wrote a lot of stuff, you know. Oh, if you want to have a good time, join the cavalry, join the cavalry, join the cavalry. You want to catch a devil, if you want to have fun, if you want to smell hell, join the cavalry. The first verse is about riding around McClellan in June of 1862. Where the boys that rode around McClellan, rode around McClellan, rode around McClellan. Where the boys that rode around McClellan, bully boys hey, bully boys ho. If you want to have a good time, join the cavalry, join the cavalry, join the cavalry. You want to catch a devil, if you want to have fun, if you want to smell hell, join the cavalry. For the second time, I rode all the way around McClellan's army. Oh, then we went into Pennsylvania, into Pennsylvania, into Pennsylvania. Then we went into Pennsylvania, bully boys hey, bully boys ho. If you want to have a good time, join the cavalry, join the cavalry, join the cavalry. You want to catch a devil, want to have fun, if you want to smell hell, join the cavalry. Now, oh, Joe Hooker, won't you come out the wilderness, come out the wilderness, come out the wilderness. Oh, Joe Hooker, come out the wilderness, come out the wilderness. Now, if you want to have a good time, join the cavalry, join the cavalry, join the cavalry. You want to catch a devil, want to have fun, if you want to smell hell, join the cavalry. Thank you. A.B. Hill was once asked about me, and A.B. Hill will be quoted as saying, I'm told, J.E.B. Stuart, keep J.E.B. Stuart away from my camps. Every time J.E.B. Stuart comes around my camps, my entire division wants to join the cavalry. At the inauguration of Jefferson Davis as the President of the Confederate States of America in Montgomery, Alabama in 1862, all day long he will hear Dixie played by brass bands. Is there a more rousing song ever written as played by a brass band than Dixie? Now here's to the health of the next old missus and all the gals that want to kiss us. Look away, look away, look away, Dixie's land. But if you want to drive away sorrow, come and hear my song tomorrow. Look away, look away, look away to everybody. How the sorrows in Dixie, hooray, hooray. In Dixie's land I'll take my stand to live and die in Dixie. Away, away, way down south in Dixie. Away, away, away down south in Dixie.